Hey everybody, it's Glidercat again, and we're moving forward with a campaign 4 here in Factory Town. Let's get jamming. Last time we got the iron plates being produced, and we're banking those up, and we've been using those to upgrade the barns as we see that we can as they accumulate. We just completed a research, so let's pick a new recipe here. How about, let's see, how about, okay, boats. We're not really messing with the boats yet. Railways would be interesting. Steam power I've not used yet. That'll be interesting. I think we can use that to actually boost the production of some of our buildings. Let's go for basic medicine and get that started. That's going to take 6 red coins and 4 paper every shot. It looks like these guys are doing a pretty good job clearing out trees. Matter of fact, they're moving really quick. May want to think about building a forester here real soon because that's gonna clear out. Then we talked about maybe needing a belt of some type, maybe one of the metal belt here to automatically feed the lumber mill. In the meantime, we've got the chutes just feeding into a crate because the chutes are gravity fed and won't go uphill into this lumber mill. And then we're using this little wagon to shuttle the resources just up the hill and into the lumber mill. Still think that's faster than having all these little workers walk down. We've got one here who looks like he is not attached. So let's have him. I'm just going to delete him. He's holding an apple, didn't have a place to put it. And I think we got enough workers there anyway. So, all right. We know that we're going to need to get flour, 10 flour, all the way over to this trading post here in order to get a health potion. And the health potions, let's see, does one of these guys use the health potion? That one doesn't need it. This guy over here needs the health potion and milk. And that'll get us magic cloaks. So, wow. All right, let's hold off on that. 'Cause I think we're going to want to experiment with the carts and the rails, and we need to do a little more research before we can get that going. But I'm kind of anxious to play with that. I haven't done it yet. Let's see, our school, we're on basic medicine, so maybe next time we do railways and think about building out this area to make that happen. But we do know we need a way to get grain all the way, or I'm sorry, we need to get flour all the way over to this trading post. So rather than haul it from over here, we have a grain mill producing flour, and right now we're selling that at the food market. I'm thinking we should just maybe set up a farm here that can deliver flour straight into the trading post. Yeah, because we just need 10 flour and then we get health potions. So I don't even know, maybe even a farm way up here. Let me look in the build tools and see if we have the ability to alter our terrain yet. So I don't see it to move terrain up and down. I don't know if that comes in later or if that was removed from the game, but there's usually a way for us to be able to move the terrain up and down. Let me just check tools. Yeah, I don't see it here. But yeah, we could put a grain farm. Oh, sugar. That's not going to help. Let's see. We could put a grain farm up on this hill and a mill, and then just shoot this guy flour and output the health potion. This one is going to need antidote. Antidote is at the apothecary, which I think we just unlocked. And then look, so the apothecary, if we sell antidote at the apothecary, we're going to start getting those blue coins. That's another thing we probably want to think about doing. So let's see, this guy. I can also sell this health potion at the apothecary for 5 blue coins. Or those purple coins. I'm colorblind, so we'll just have to see. It looks like those are purple coins. Yeah, purple coins. And that's blue coins. Okay, so we can get some purple coins going. if we supply this trading post with flour, and then we've got to get those purple coins, we got to get that health potion all the way over to an apothecary, which we'll have to drop down here somewhere in range of everybody else. Let's just think about that. That might be something to sink our teeth into. This one. So let's... I wonder if I can build a farm on this hilly surface here. Let's try it. Buildings. Farm. Drop this guy down. Doo-doo-doo. How about here? All right, we're going to need... I'm going to have to put farm tiles down. And in order to do that, I need a pasture. And I'm thinking of maybe doing it over here. This mill. Because we're going to need animal feed for a pasture, so I'm just trying to think of where's the best place for a pasture. Maybe out this way. Let's do it. Let's just drop a pasture down. Buildings. Whoops. There's a forester. Buildings. Pasture. And let's put it over here. All right, and what do we want this guy to produce? Eggs, fertilizer. We're going to get fertilizer. Let's see. If we produce eggs, we don't get fertilizer. Let's see. We want to produce something that's going to give us an extra bonus. We could do leather, or we could do beef. Let's see. Beef, we can sell at the food market for 4. Leather, we can sell at the general store for 3. Red coins. So it's just a question of what kind of coins we need. We know we're going to need milk eventually. And milk will get us the fertilizer as well. Let's do milk. And now we need to supply this guy water. Let's try the well routine again here and see if I can get it right. Build. Buildings. Put this guy back a little bit, make it a little easier. And pipes. Fluid pipe connector. I'm going to tilt up a little bit so I don't build in the wrong slot. There's 1. There's 2. Let's go to pipes. Pipes, fluid pipe, and click and drag. Escape out of that. Okay, pasture is getting water. Now we need to get the pasture some fertilizer. Some animal feed. So let's turn animal feed on here. Now we want to get animal feed over to the pasture. It looks like we're going to have to use a wagon just because of the terrain here. So let's see here. There we go. I just hit F1 to restore my toolbar. I'm not sure where that went. I'm trying to see if I can get a road to build up here automatically for me. It looks like it's not going to let me. The chutes will automatically do scaffolding. It looks like the road is not going to automatically. Well, that one kind of did. So let's drop a wagon. Workers. Okay, caravan is going to take 4 iron wheels and 4 reinforced planks. Wow, 250 coins though to build one of those. And it takes 1 worker, but the caravan can haul a lot more. I can't remember how many it is, but we're going to get these reinforced planks going and iron wheels soon, and then we'll upgrade to caravans. For the time being, I can only drop a wagon. So let's do that and grab the animal feed and bring it to the pasture. And then I'm thinking of dropping a barn down over here for now. and then another wagon or two to collect the fertilizer and the milk. So a wagon here to collect the fertilizer. And in the barn, I'm going to lock down these first two. Okay, let's see. Our basic medicine got researched. We've got remedy as a recipe, protein shake, bandage, and fish oil. And these are all at the apothecary. And let's see, we get all blue coins, it looks like, for those. So let me just get this barn done. What I wanted to do, I want to lock this two down to fertilizer. One, and then this guy, lock him down to fertilizer. And then the second two, I want to lock down to milk. And initially, we might sell this milk. Let's see. I don't see it. There it is. Milk. Milk again. All right. And then one more wagon. Let's see. That one's bringing the fertilizer in. Pasture is gone, and I got to get milk. So let's, not you. Let's drop another wagon. And you can store the milk. And then let's upgrade the barn here. Reinforced planks. Okay, so as we get that fertilizer, that's going to help a number of things. Mana bricks. I guess I'll leave this toolbar the way they have it. But as we collect this fertilizer, we can do several things. We can upgrade these farm tiles or add more farm tiles here so we're producing a ton of grain. That'll help us when we bump this guy up to 5 workers. We can also, while I'm over here, turn on the shirts again. We've got plenty of cloth saved up, 400. So we might as well make some more red coin money by selling shirts. And I think we have all our houses up to 4. And reinforced planks is something we want to be thinking about. So let's see. Let's go do the school before we forget. Boom. And let's do the railways because we know we're going to need those soon. And what does that take? Actually, the railways take, looks like 6 paper and 6 red coins. And the coins looks like we're doing okay. We don't have a huge surplus there, but we're doing okay. Fertilizer is being put into our main storage. Milk, we're also storing in the barn. And for the time being, the food market will take milk. And we can get a happiness bonus from providing it. So let's do that. Let's drop another wagon or 2. Maybe 2 wagons for now. And we'll just go sell this milk. That'll help with our yellow coins and it'll help with our happiness. We're going to need the milk later for one of these trading posts. Maybe it's this one way up here. Nope, it's this one way over here. Looks like it's going to take milk and the health potion and give us the cloaks. And then we use cloaks and this ward thing and gold ingots to get us elixir. And I think that's the one that's actually part of the victory conditions here is the elixir, 50 of those. Let's get back to our farm over here. Now that we're building for the grain that we're going to produce into flour and feed into this trading post to get our health potions. And we need to produce 100 of those to meet the victory conditions. And what I need to do here before I can grow anything is put some farm tiles down. So let's go to buildings, farming, farm tiles, and see how this is going to work. Let's see, we've got some hilly terrain here. This may not be the ideal place for growing grain. I do want to leave a little spot here to provide water. Okay, so everything else can take grain. Let's do it as much as we can, fill this up. And maybe we leave the output available. So we can put maybe a chute here down to a grain mill to produce the flour. Let's go ahead and select a recipe here for grain. Now we need to plant grain. So let's go to the build menu, farming, plant grain, and it just takes coins for that. As we get more fertilizer, we can put a few more of these farm tiles down. Let's just get this going. All right. And if we need be, we can always we can create another farm down here somewhere. Looks like this rocky terrain doesn't let us put farm tiles down. Last thing I wanted to do here, or next thing I wanted to do here is drop another well. Let's do buildings. Well, let's see if we can get this one closer and save some space. Then I can put a farm tile behind it. All right. And let's go into pipes, fluid pipe connector. And this, I've been struggling with this one lately. There's you, and there's you. And is this thing on stilts? Of course it is. All right. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. And I think I'm off kilter already. Yep. Look at that. Boom. All right. I may pause here or fast forward here and see if I can't get this working. And then we will come back. All right, we're back. I got it working. It just took a lot of finagling. Basically, I dropped the two fluid pipe connectors, made sure those were in the right direction. Then I dropped this straight section of pipe. And then it was just a matter of clicking and dragging on the bottom part of the pipe and dragging it up to that connector that's one level up just because of the buildings being on stilts. I noticed in the process of doing all this, I deleted some farm tiles. So let's put those back. We'll go build, farm, mining farm tiles. We'll put those under here. That'll speed up production of this grain. And let's see, is there anywhere else we can drop some? We've collected some more fertilizer, so let's go ahead and pop some in here. I want to leave the very front open for a chute. Okay, so that looks like that's all the farm tiles we can put on this little piece of land. Let's go ahead and pop on our grain plants. Boom. I'm just clicking and dragging on here. These just cost some coins. And it looks like we're fully populated there. Now let's get a grain mill going. Buildings, grain mill, and we'll drop that down right here. And let's see if we can get a chute to send this down into our grain mill. Let's set a recipe here for flour. Look at that. That worked no problems. That's nice for a change in this session. And let's see if I can put a chute way up here and see if I can get the scaffolding. Nope. Let's see. Come up. Out you go. All right, let's try it the other direction. We'll do it. All right, terrain is too steep. So it looks like we're going to have to do it by hand. So we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go with this one. And let's see if we can get a chute coming out across here. We're going to have to use a grabber in order to get this flower out of here since we're not taking it from the output spot. Let's just see if we need another. What do we need here? Maybe a ramp. Can we not get over that bump? I see there's a bump there. Maybe if we come one over. Scaffold that, and that. And for the heck of it, let's put our grabber on there just to make sure things are going to work the way we want. That's logistics blocks. Let's put a grabber here. Boom. All right, there's our flower coming. Now we just need to ramp this down. So let's do that. A little tricky doing this in the 3D world here. I can always do it the easy way here and just use up some extra blocks here. We can always delete these once we've got our structure built. Come out over these rocks. And then we will come down. Let's double check where we're at here. Boom. Boom. Let's see if I can drag a chute across this now that we've got some basic scaffolding in place. Okay, it looks like it did. And then let's create a path into this guy. All right. I don't believe it. Now let's add some more guys to the grain mill. I've got 7 more workers. We're going to have to put houses down maybe in the next session. And we probably want more farmers as well. Let's just max these guys out for now. And now our trading post, we should be able to get out these health potions. And we can see, wow, it's got a nice inventory, holds 50. So we've got 50 health potions, up to 50 health potions going. Each one takes 10 flour. So that actually gets us working on a victory condition. So there we go. 4 out of 100. We got a ways to go. But that is good. What we can do, we've got water going to this thing, although it was difficult to make it happen. We've got production bonus. We're at 560%. We're getting a 50% or 40% production bonus off of our happiness level. It looks like we need to get to level 60 in order to get the next bonus. So that's helping. It's coming out pretty good. This guy, I don't think we can really speed up more than having 5 workers in there. Yeah, I think that might be as much as we can do until we get maybe more happiness would do it. And I'm not sure. I haven't done the steam power yet. Maybe once we get steam power, they'll give us an option to add steam power to this, and then we can look at that whole system. But for now, this is good. We've got our first kind of trading post product going. We've got a few more to do. We're going to need to produce these wards, which take antidotes, which I think come from yet another one of these trading posts. So if we look, let's see, this guy gives us the elixirs. I think that's the end product. Yeah, that's the end product. And maybe antidotes over here. So antidotes over here, we need to produce jam. It looks like we're going to have to grow fruit and sugar. In the kitchen, we can make jam, and then that'll give us antidote. That might be the next thing we do. Let's see here. Let's just take a quick look at the victory conditions. Yeah, antidote, we're going to need 100 of those too. All right. One last thing I want to get going before we forget is the school. So while I was messing with that well, we got our research done. So let's go ahead and pick the next thing. So we got the rails. I think mining wouldn't be a bad idea. There's the steam power we just talked about. Advanced logistics. I just watched a tutorial on these. I don't think we need them right away, but it probably does. It might unlock some of this stuff. Machinery, steam engine, rail freight cars. So we got, okay, yeah, we've got, what is this? Looks like 5 more things down there are locked and then 4 here. So maybe 9 more things to research. Advanced logistics. We can't actually research this until we get the blue coins going. Next session, let's look at least initially, taking these health potions that we're producing here and starting to sell some of those at an apothecary. So we'll build one of those apothecary, and we'll get some routing going to take these health potions, at least initially, straight to the apothecary so we can start accumulating these purple coins. Not sure what we're going to need those for, but I'm bet anything we're going to need them. So it wouldn't hurt to start collecting those or start making some money off those. And it's a long way to, the village here from there. We might look at also getting the approved wagons, what do they call those? The caravans going. And so we'll have to get iron wheels being produced. We'll have to build a machine shop for that. And then it looks like our workshop itself can produce these reinforced planks, and we can sell those for a lot of red coins. We're going to have to start building nails as well as the iron plates we've already got. These caravans will help free up some workers and speed up our transport of things. And I was going to say that I think we need the reinforced planks. We need to produce those in order to upgrade. Yeah, in order to upgrade our base. Looks like we need blue coins here to upgrade the base as well. And we need those iron wheels. Blue coins, I think we're going to get when we do, let's see, when we sell the antidote, we can get blue coins. And there might be other ways to get the blue coins too. We'll see. Once we drop that apothecary, we'll see what different products it allows us to sell. Anyway, for now, let's wrap it up. I apologize for the issue with the well over there. Actually, I'm having problems with wells this time on the unlevel terrain. Working with pipes at different levels is just a little bit cumbersome, and I haven't mastered it yet. While I'm over here, and before I sign off, I noticed there's 4 patches of grain here that I didn't plant. Let's do that real quick, because we want to maximize what's going on over here, because it's one of our victory conditions. So that's going. The other thing we could do to speed up this farm if we wanted is bring some fertilizer, ship some fertilizer over here, or maybe build a pasture. Although I don't see a good way to get water up this hill. But we could use another well. I love those. Looks like the mill has all the grain it can handle, so we may not need to bump that up until we get this guy's production up. Anyway, let's wrap it here, and we will pick it up in the next episode. Again, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you sticking with me. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.